Men, this is affecting your health more than you think. You've probably come to this channel for health, nutrition, fasting, discipline, learning how to take control of your body. But there's something I need to make clear from the start. You can eat clean, you can train hard, you can track your glucose, optimize your sleep, and still feel off. Still feel drained, still feel unfocused, still feel like something isn't right. Because real health is not just physical, it's alignment, mind, body, and spirit. And one of the most overlooked areas of a man's health is how he lives and who he becomes in his relationships. That's what this series is about. Not just relationships on the surface, but leadership, responsibility, discipline, sex, temptation, faithfulness, and what happens to a man when he gets those things wrong. Because whether people want to admit it or not, when a man is out of alignment in his life, it shows up everywhere. It shows up in his energy, it shows up in his focus, it shows up in his discipline, it shows up in the body. You can't live in chaos and expect to feel peace internally. You can't live divided and expect clarity. And I know all of this because I've lived it. There were times in my life where I thought I had things under control. On the outside, everything looked fine, but internally, I was off. My decisions were off. My discipline was inconsistent. My mind wasn't clear. And what I didn't realize at the time was this: a man does not compartmentalize as well as he thinks he does. What you allow in your mind, how you move in your relationships, it all carries over. And eventually, it shows up in your health, your stress levels, your sleep, your focus, your drive. Everything is connected. That's why this series is rooted in something deeper. Not opinion, but principle. And for me, that foundation is God. Not in a way where I'm here to preach at you, but in a way where I've had to learn through experience. That when I align my life with God's principles, things don't just feel better. They function better. Clarity improves. Discipline strengthens. Peace becomes real, not temporary. And when I ignore those principles, the opposite happens. Confusion, instability, poor decisions, regret. And we're going to talk about all of it. We're going to talk about what leadership actually looks like for a man and why responsibility is not optional. How infidelity doesn't just break trust, it breaks you. What sex does to your mind, your focus, your energy when it's misused. What sin really is, not just morally, but functionally. Why faithfulness builds strength and lack of it creates weakness. And most importantly, how putting God at the center of your life is not about restriction, it's about alignment. Because when a man is aligned, he doesn't just survive. He operates with clarity. He moves with intention. He has presence. He has control. And that affects everything: his health,